I'm Reece Carter, naturopath, nutritionist, and total herb nerd. I'm going to teach you everything I know about herbs, from growing them to using them in food, as well as some of their traditional therapeutic uses. Even if you've never grown them before, you're probably going to recognize these two herbs. They're two of my favorite culinary herbs. We've got flat-leaf parsley and we've got basil over here. They're actually super easy to grow, so even if you think you're a black thumb, give it a go. They both want a lot of light, like most herbs do. You'll also want to water them quite regularly, and the only difference really is that basil's going to need a little bit more enrichment in the soil. Parsley will be a bit more forgiving in that regard, but the number one tip I would have if you're starting a herb garden for the first time is just make sure you're finding a spot that gets 6 to 8 hours of sunlight most days. Another great herb to grow in the garden is mint. Cultures all around the world have used mint as a digestive aid, and it's believed to be the oils in the leaves that may contribute to that effect. Now, peppermint is best, but any mint will do in a pinch, and you can just grab a handful of the leaves, chop it up into a fresh leaf tummy tea, and enjoy. And the best part, it is so easy to grow. In fact, you'll probably need to rein it in, if anything. I love to grow it in pots or containers because left unchecked, it will send these runners out all over your garden and just take over. Unlike the other herbs we've looked at in the garden today, rosemary does not require much water at all. In fact, it only wants to be watered once, maybe twice a week, and it needs a really free-draining soil to help pull that water away so it doesn't get waterlogged. Apart from that, plenty of sunshine, and that will make sure that it develops the essential oil so it smells the way that rosemary is meant to smell and taste the way it's meant to taste. Whether we're using it on our lamb dishes, whether it's with roast potatoes, or my favourite, with mushrooms. We've also got lavender, which you may not think of as a herb, but it's been used in a lot of traditional remedies for stress and relaxation and for sleep. The easiest way to kind of use it at home, firstly, grow it in a very similar way to the way you would grow rosemary. They have very similar needs and grow beautifully together. And then come out, pick off a few flower heads. You can either crush them and pop them underneath your pillow slip so that you can smell that beautiful lavender smell, or pop them straight into a tea. They don't have to be dry, they can be fresh. And I've actually spied another herb over here in the garden that works beautifully as a fresh leaf tea with the lavender for stress and sleep. Tucked away over here in the corner is lemon balm, and it's one of my favorites. If you like a sleepy tea at night, but you don't love the floral taste of chamomile, lemon balm is for you. It works really well in a fresh leaf tea. Grab a handful, chop it up, and steep it in boiling water, and it combines really, really well with lavender.